me laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh. As you can see, I've been annotating the crap out of it. Kicking my feet, doing all of the things like, hi. So it's currently raining, which is why it's so dark. Here, let's get closer to the window. Hi. Okay, so it's raining and that's like perfect for reading. Like that's just like our reader's dream weather, you know? But I can't read right now. I have a lot to do. But I want to introduce this video and I'm actually, okay, I was nervous about it, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. So last month I read Bride, which was my first ever Ali Hazelwood book. And let me just tell you, this book opened up the Ali Hazelwood world for me. And so if you're new to the channel, I primarily read romantasy, dark romance, and like thriller horror books. I've never really read just a normal romance book. Like I think the closest I got, I read 2 Christmas books, which were romance books. Like kind of one was rom-com-y, one was maybe rom-com, I don't know, but just they were romance, but they were Christmassy. So I don't know, but I've never actually just out in the open during the year, not seasonal. Romance I haven't done because I didn't think I'd like it. I don't know. I love TV shows and movies like that, but books, I just feel like if I don't have that element of like either creeped out, mystery, or like dark, you know, kind of things, I didn't think I'd be interested. But when I read Bride, one, I mean, I really liked the story. It was a great book, but I fell in love with the writing. Like Ali Hazelwood was so funny. I loved it. So I was like, you know what? I need to attempt romance books just to see like if I'm missing out for myself or if that's just really not my genre. So I decided what a better way than to read Ali Hazelwood books and give the romance genre a try with her, since I already know I love her writing. So that's what we're going to be doing today, as you can tell by the title. This week I am only going to be reading Ali Hazelwood books and I am excited and nervous. I have 3 on my TBR, okay? Well, okay, I have 2 on my TBR physically, and then another one I'm pretty sure I know which one I want to get, but if my Walmart doesn't have it, I'm gonna have to do something else. But we'll get to that as we get to it. The first book is Check and Mate. Sorry, I gotta sit down. I was going to do, I think it's Love Theoretically, because I heard from so many people that that's like their favorite Ali Hazelwood book and like her biggest book. But when I went to Target, they didn't have it. So I picked up this one because I've also heard a lot of good stuff about this. And yeah, if you can't tell, I dressed up to match this book today. I did it and I think I nailed it. So I already started it because, sorry, my air cut on. I already started it because it's so loud. Okay, that's a little better. So I already started it because I am impatient and I wasn't able to start the video yet. Like I had a lot going on. I looked like crap, you know, I needed to shower and all that kind of stuff. But I already started it, and right now I am on chapter 7, which is page 74, but in the scheme of things, it's not that much. I'm also attempting to annotate this book, and when I say attempting, I just mean I actually want to take my time and annotate, because I started off annotating when I first got back into reading with the ACOTAR series, and I loved it. I love it. It made me appreciate the book and remember the book so much more. So I'm doing that with this. Right now, in this first section, I only have 2 little tabbies, if you can see them, but I'm hoping that it'll take off a little bit more. I'm only annotating, let me see, here's my little guide. Romance, funny, or, you know, cute moments, and then sad moments. Those are the only 3 things I'm doing. So it's not like, but anyways, I am really trying, and so far I do really like it. This is basically about this girl who is really good at chess, and then something in her life happened that made her step away from the chessboard like forever. I have not gotten to what that is yet, but something traumatic happened to her and she threw away chess, never to look back. But then she joined a But then she joined a chess tournament for her friend, for charity, and she ended up beating this guy. I don't know chess terms, but he's like the best chess player in the world at the moment. And she beat him, just like cleaned the floor with him. And now she's trying to be people are trying to suck her back into the chess world, and it's a rivals to lovers type of romance. I feel like most people probably know what this is, but for those of you who don't, rivals to lovers, and I'm excited. So I am enjoying it so far, so that's a good sign. But anyways, let's keep reading, and then I'm gonna try to do a check-in with you to see where I'm at, and then okay, let me stop. Hi, okay, so it's the next day. Sorry, it's a little dark in here, but I'm about halfway through this book now. And if you can't tell, I'm liking it. So I have a lot more little tabbies going on, and I really, I kind of just expected to be bored with romance books. I don't know, and maybe some would still be that way, but Ali Hazelwood, I am a true fan now. Oh my gosh. So I haven't got to heavy romance parts yet, but this book has me laughing, and there are parts that I am literally giggling and kicking my feet, and just my favorite part is just that there are things that make me laugh, and it's 1000% my sense of humor. Some of the things that she says that our main character's thinking, it's the way that I think to myself, it's the way that I talk to myself, and I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I could have kept reading. I feel like this is a book that after getting past just the beginning, just because I was hesitant, I didn't know what to expect, I feel like I could finish this whole book in one sitting if given the time and opportunity, but I've got stuff to do, so I can't do that. But I really think I'd be able to, just because I'm loving how it's reading, and I'm so excited to finish it and get another one of her books, because I'm just having a grand old time. If you see my camera moving, it's because my dog is chewing at the tripod. Come here, sleepy boy. Here he is, yeah. Do you like Ali Hazelwood too? He says, yes, I do. I really like her. I think she's really funny, and can't wait to read more of her books. Isn't that right? So, that's my little midway update, and he keeps moving the tripod. Anyway, so I think the next time I talk to you, I'll be done with the book. Maybe. And we'll see. But I'm so excited. Okay. I can't. So, I just turned the camera off and I read a few pages and I'm trying to get back on. But this has me laughing. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. And it's not even banter. I love banter, but this isn't even banter. It's just flirting conversation, and flirting but not flirting. But I'm dead. I can't. I love this. Okay, so I finished the book. I don't remember what your last view was, but it's been a few days since I finished it, and it's just, timelines don't matter, it's fine. But I finished it and I annotated it, and look at the tabs. Look at how they match the book so beautifully. I haven't annotated a book in so long, and this was just so much fun, and I loved it. So the verdict on my first ever romance book that is non-fantasy and non-dark romance, 10 out of 10. Okay, this was a 5-star read, like hands down. So good. This isn't even like her best book from what I've heard. And so like, I can't wait. I'm saving that book for last. But our next book is the very popular one. But anyways, let me just share my thoughts. The humor, amazing. I just thought it was so funny. And I really, I don't know, connect with her humor and like her way of thinking. And like a lot of like the FMC's inner monologue is a lot how I feel like it's a lot how I think in my like inner monologue. Like some of the stuff she says, like I just the dry sarcasm, the dry humor, and just I don't know, things that you don't really expect in a book. You expect more just like thoughts or like how you talk in real life, and in a book it's just like I don't know, I'm obsessed. And then this is apparently a YA. I don't know if I'd call, I mean it depends on your definition of YA. I mean on the back it says YA, but some of the topics I'm like, me as a teen or like a young adult, I guess it's a young adult. There wasn't any graphic stuff, but just some of the topics I was a little surprised about. But there wasn't like heavy spice, but there was, you know, just like a romantic scene or two, and just that alone was like, oh, I loved it. The ending, oh, it was so good. I don't know what to say about this without giving anything away, and there's really like not much to say except it was just really good. I feel like I've said this a million times already. I'm obsessed with her humor and the way she can make little scenes, like even just a kiss scene, give you like little flurries in your gut. Like I love that. It's awesome. And it's just, her books are also so freaking cute. Like I'm usually not like a cutesy girl, but I like the books. They're cute. I don't know. I love it. So 5 stars, amazing. Next book, Deep End. I'm really excited. This is not a YA. I've seen some people say it's amazing, and some people say, you know, like in those yes, no, maybe videos, they're like, no, or this was overhyped, or it didn't reach my expectations. But seeing as how I'm just now getting into Ali Hazelwood, I don't think my expectations are going to be like too high for her to reach. Like I think she's going to do it, but I'm excited. Let's start reading that book. Hi. When I tell you it has been one heck of a few weeks, I ain't lying. Sorry if it's loud in the background, my air is on, but it's warm. It's hot, so I don't feel like turning the air down. I don't know the order of what my videos are going out as. I think this one's going out before all the other ones, where you will have heard me explain that my camera, I already filmed all of this, okay? For 3 videos, I already filmed a bunch of stuff, and then when I went to review the footage, the camera wasn't recording sound. And we don't know why that is. We really don't. Whatever. But I'm having to refilm stuff. Okay, so just moving on past that, the update right now that I'm refilming is about this book. At this point, I am close to finishing it, loving it so far, and it was not what I expected. What we have so far is 2 college students, and they're both athletes in the swimming division. So she is a diver, he is a swimmer, and their paths cross via basically a mutual person. And yeah, they kind of start out as a purely physical relationship, and we're seeing how it might transform into something more, and it is so good. So like TMI, but like she is me as far as the spicy stuff goes. Like, oh my gosh, I am living through her. I get it. Okay. And what I think is really cool about this so far is like, it's reading, like, because it's like BDSM and stuff, it's reading kind of like a dark romance, but it's not a dark romance. Like our MMC is not a morally gray effed up guy, you know, like he's a good guy. And anyways, we're gonna finish reading this, and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Apologies that it's so dark. It's just kind of gloomy out. So, sorry about that. But final thoughts. Oh my gosh. This is a 5-star book. Like 5 stars like nobody's business. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I loved and I mean, okay. You need to be in the mood for a spicy book because this is a spicy book. Okay, but it's not dark romance. So if that's not your thing, it is it's good. It's a steamy college romance is how they like to word it. Something I loved about this, you know how there's always the 3rd act drama? Sometimes that stuff can be either really cringy and stupid or so bad it's you can't come back from this or just hurts too much or whatever. The 3rd act drama was not that bad. It was there. It needs to be, it's just the structure of a romance book, but it was not that bad that it was devastating or took too long or whatever. So it was good. It was good. So if you haven't read it, you need to. This is so good. This is my 3rd Ali Hazelwood book. Yeah, my 3rd one. Oh my goodness. She is amazing. I don't know what else to say about this except if you like steamy romance, you're gonna like this, okay? Ah! Okay, so now off to Walmart to get to the 3rd and final book for this video. Let's go! I tell you, Walmart didn't have a single Ali Hazelwood book. Okay, no, they had one, and it was the one I just read. Ugh. So that's really frustrating. So I'm gonna have to order one, but I'm gonna try to find one secondhand since I'm ordering one anyways. And if that's the case, it might take longer to come in. So for you, it's gonna still be the same video, but for me, I have no idea how long I'm gonna have to wait. So I'm annoyed, but it's fine. Hi, okay. I've been a terrible YouTuber this past week, but to my defense, I've been sick the past 4 or 5 days, at least. Sick. I've been having some health issues, so I've just been I've been out of it. So I have still been reading, I've just not been updating. So I didn't get to tell you, I got this book in the mail, and so I finally got to continue this video, which for you is just a second, but for me, it's been a week, and but I finally get to continue. But then fast forward, really excited, yay, I'm excited to read this another Ali Hazelwood, yay. But fast forward, I'm almost done with it. As you can see, I've been annotating the crap out of it. I'm loving it. I have this much more to go. So I'm going to film, we're gonna read the last bit together, but I have so many thoughts on this. As of right now, I'm talking to the camera. Oh, I see. Anyways, so this is definitely, I consider a slow burn because it's thicker than I expected it to be, but then you got all the way to literally where I'm at now that the slow burn is finally caught on fire. The fire has ignited. I'm not mad about it. It's been great and it's been well worth the wait, and we're just getting started. So I'm so excited for the last part of this book. And right now it's feeling like at least a 4-star read, but we'll see when we're done. We'll see how the rest of this goes, and we're gonna see that together. So let's get into it. Hold on. This is so good. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at the bottom of it. It's bulged, which means it won't sit straight. Yeah. Come say hi!
No.
Come say hi!
Who's it for?
It's for my Ali Hazelwood reading.
Which one's that? The one that...
Where I'm reading all Ali Hazelwood.
Is that the one that made she made the science fiction book?
Yeah, Bride.
And
then I read Deep End.
Yeah.
And now this one.
Huh.
I had to wait a while for the book to come in.
You nerd.
Come here! Oh. Sucker. Okay, so if you annotate, let me just share a frustration with you. And even if you don't, feel like you'll understand. So I've had this highlighter throughout the whole thing because I just thought it, it matched. But like, you get to a good highlighted page. See, so like, that's what it looks like. I'm sorry, it's very dark in here. That's what it looks like. But now this is pretty much dried up, so I have to switch colors. And I don't have another color just like this. So it's gonna have to be completely different, and that hurts. That hurts bad. We'll survive. Okay, it's the next day. I didn't get to finish this last night, but I only had like 2 chapters left and I just finished it. If you can't tell, this book and the ending, oh my gosh, like I was literally like internally screaming, silently screaming, where you're like, I was doing that like crazy, kicking my feet, doing all of the things, like literally having the best time reading this book. I honestly don't know what to rate it. Like 4.5 stars, 5 stars, I don't know which. Honestly, like, so a brief little thing if you don't know anything about this, it's very science. I was gonna say science heavy. It's not science heavy, but they're scientists, physicists. Like there's a lot of reference, well, not a lot, but I mean like there's references to like the Big Bang Theory, which they're all physicists, if you know anything about that show. Thankfully, it wasn't so heavy that like I was like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? Yeah, there were times I didn't know what they were talking about, but it was so brief, like it didn't affect the reading experience of the story or anything. So we have a theoretical physicist and a, oh gosh, what do they call them? Experimental physicist? Something like that. So like they're 2 different kinds and there can be battles between the 2. So they're rivals. Basically, she is trying to get a new job because she hates the job she's at. It doesn't pay her enough, blah, blah, blah. And he is someone who wrote an article a long time ago that was against theoretical physicists, and it kind of messed up the field, and so they all hate him, and he's there kind of one of the people determining who's going to get the job that she's applying for. So like there's all that, it's stressful, she hates him, blah blah blah. She's also fake dating his brother. I'm trying to talk because one of her it's just the TV, he likes to bark at the reflections of the TV. He's not the brightest. And now my air is cut on. Ugh. Okay, I put his blanket over the TV hoping that'll help, but that's kind of freaking him out too. Anyways, so her side gig, because she doesn't make enough money at her main job, is fake dating. So she has a bunch of clients. She pretends to date them for whatever reasons they have. And she's fake dating his brother, so that's how she knows him. Long story short, it's like a rivals to lovers kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. Something that's making this so big, I honestly think I'm gonna call this a 5-star read, because one, I think the read itself is like 4.5 stars, but I think what's gonna push it to 5 stars for me is how much she is me minus the whole science-y smart thing. She's a diabetic. I'm a diabetic. She was diagnosed at 10 years old. I was diagnosed at 12 years old. Also, at first I didn't realize this was me until I started seeing more of like how it played out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I do. She makes up a bunch of different personas, I guess is how you'd say it, for everyone she interacts with. So like, her name's Elsie. She calls it, I make myself the Elsie that person wants. I'm the Elsie that this person wants. Like, if you're with this friend, I'm gonna be this version of myself because that's what they need from me. If I'm gonna be with this person, I'm gonna be the version of myself that they need. And none of it is truly her, like to her core. She's never completely honest with anybody because there's always a little something that she's changing to make them happiest. It's like big time people pleaser. And she doesn't have one person that she can be fully herself with. And oh my gosh, if that's not me. And it's an exhausting way to live. Like back when I had more friends, I would be, and I mean, I think I still do it. Honestly, I do still do it. If I'm with somebody and there's something about them that I don't necessarily mesh with, or it's not the same with me, I'll pretend it is just to make them more comfortable, to make them happy. You know, like if they say, oh, I love this, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, that's great. Whether I've heard about it or not, or whether I like it or not, I'm going to, you know, like, and I think part of that is like, it's a nice thing, but also it's like, well, how close can you truly get to someone when you're not showing them your real self? There's a difference between being your real self, even if it means you don't like the same stuff they do, versus being mean about not liking what they like, kind of thing, you know? And so the character development that Elsie goes through is amazing. The person she started as and the person she ended as, goals. Like, I need to be more like end of the book Elsie. Basically all that to say she was staying at a job she hated just to make someone happy because she didn't want to disappoint people. Like, I am her. It's unreal. Of every book I've ever read, this book, not only is it the closest that I can relate to the FMC, it's literally me. It's unreal. And so that right there, that pushes it to a 5-star because I've never related to a character more. And seeing her progress and find herself, inspirational. Like, so much so. So yes, this is a 5-star read. I annotated the crap out of it. I loved it. It was so good. Slow burn. So worth it. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, it was funny too because like he's blonde and she even said stuff like, I've never been one to like blondes. Like I like darker haired guys, blah blah blah. Same. Like I'm more into darker haired guys than I am blondes. And my boyfriend, he's not blonde, but I say he's like dirty blonde. It's not brown. It's not like dark brown like usually I go for. So I just think that's really funny. Again, she is me, I am her, we are one and the same. To end off this video, Ali Hazelwood is officially my favorite author right now. Like, I need to read every single one of her books and I need her to put more out and never stop. Like, I need her to put out like a ton of books every year because I'm gonna devour them. Like, I am obsessed. I can't wait to have like so many of them read that I can have my own Ali Hazelwood spot on my shelf because that's how much I love her. She's amazing. So yes, if you haven't read Ali Hazelwood, definitely give her a go. All of these books were just amazing. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week's video, I think it's going to be my May recap, but then after that, we're going to be continuing series that we're in the middle of. I'm already filming that video, so I'm excited to get to that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful day.